It's pretty amazing when amputees can reclaim something we used to take for granted then lost, namely our pants. The problem with pants is that they make it hard to access your leg, which is problematic for cyborgs. It's the simple things in life, like changing my leg without taking off my pants. If you want to hear me rap about the woes of pants, here's the link. Buying crewmate adaptive pants can be expensive. Or you can pay less to convert pants you already own and love. I'll walk you through everything you need to know, minus the walking part. The first question is, where do you want the zipper? Many leg amputees favor the inseam, but I'm a rogue and prefer the side seam. Either option can be discreet if you use an invisible zipper. I'll explain what that is in a minute. Pros and cons of the inseam. Pros: it's more hidden and requires a shorter zipper. Cons: I feel less modest when changing out my prosthesis because I'm exposing my inner thigh. Scandalous! If your pants are tight, then the zipper may rub against your inner thigh, right where chafing occurs. Side seam. Pros: I feel more modest and it's super easy to access my leg, especially since that's the side where the buttons are. And if you want to make a style statement with your zipper, the side seam is the place to be. You can also use the zipper to widen the pant. Cons: the zipper is more noticeable in the side seam. Sometimes pockets get in the way of the side seam, so you have to use the inseam. If you want the zipper to go the full length of the pants, then it'll need to be longer than on the inseam, which means slightly more time and money putting it in. But you don't have to go full length. Pro tip alert! Prosthetic liners add bulk to your leg, so before doing anything to your pants, try on the pants with your prosthesis to ensure there's enough room. Aside from weight fluctuations, your leg circumference may change if you switch from pin lock suspension to a vacuum seal system, so having wiggle room is a smart idea. My prosthetic socket won't fit in most skinny jeans, regardless of whether I put in a zipper. There just isn't enough fabric to go around. Thankfully, there's a solution to that. To cut or not to cut? That is the question. You asked it when facing amputation. Now you get to ask it again on behalf of your pants. Save us! If you want to go incognito, a full-length zipper is your friend. I look like a two-legger. This works well for loose, baggy pants. But if you love skinny jeans, you may need to do a little snipping. Or maybe you just agree that a cyborg leg is a pretty rad fashion accessory, and you want to show it off. If you cut the pants short, you can cut the leg straight across. Or I experimented with this curve shape so I could tuck it into my pin lock socket. You can also tuck it in if it's straight, but the curve minimizes the fabric in the socket. This style doesn't have the same effect if you later switch to vacuum seal suspension, but it looked pretty cool in my pin lock days. Take-home message: think ahead. Whatever route you take, measure from where you want the zipper to start to where you want it to end. You can cut the zipper to the correct length yourself, or today's sponsor can do it for you. I reached out to Zipper Shipper because I've been using their products for a long time and can vouch for the quality. Their low prices and many options make them ideal for adaptive pants, which is why I wanted to pass them on to you. I'll put an affiliate link in the description so you can find what you need. Closure type. On Zipper Shipper's website, you can search by end type. I generally opt for close-ended zippers. A closed-end zipper doesn't separate all the way. Picture a zipper on a purse. Jackets have separating zippers so the two sides can come apart. As a below-knee amputee, I've never needed to completely open up the side of my pants, but if your needs are different, a separating zipper could give you that option. That said, if I see a really fancy separating jacket zipper, I can still put it in if I want to. Style. Invisible zippers are super discreet, hence the name, which is great if you don't want people to notice, or if your pants have a pattern or color that's hard to match. All-purpose nylon coil zippers aren't as discreet, but are affordable and come in a wide variety of colors and sizes. Jacket zippers are perfect if you want a heavy metal zipper. Psst. If this buying guide is helpful, a thumbs up is a great way to show it. They're separating zippers, so I just stitched down the top really well. If the metal stopper is uncomfortable, you can cover it with fabric on the inside. Zipper Shipper gave me most of the zippers you see in this video, including this super fancy rhinestone zipper. Look at that bling! You won't find anything that fancy at my local fabric store. What I love about zipper shippers is that their many options enable me to pick a zipper that harmonizes with the design of my pants. Instead of tacking on a random generic zipper, my pants look like they were meant to have a zipper, which can be a confidence booster if you're self-conscious about your disability. Materials. Different zipper styles offer different types of material. The standard nylon weight is good for most pants, or you could use a heavy-duty zipper in your work pants. This ultra-lightweight mesh invisible zipper is great for leggings. You've got options. Speaking of which, color. It looks like the fabric store has a lot of options, but once you narrow it down to the right length and invisible versus all-purpose zipper, there aren't that many colors to choose from, which can defeat the purpose of using an invisible zipper. I discovered Zipper Shipper when I couldn't find the color zipper I needed at the craft store in town. Different materials come with different options, so if you don't see the exact color you're after, check out some of the other materials and you might find the color you need. Customization options. Zipper Shipper also offers customization options you can't get at a craft store, such as left-handed zippers, reversible zippers, or shortening to the desired length. Pro tips. Once you've picked a zipper, make sure you install it upside down so it opens from the bottom up. You can find a seamstress online or ask a dry cleaner or dress shop for referrals. Rates will vary, but the cost is still way lower than buying pre-made adaptive pants. Plus, rhinestones. Or the extreme economy option is to sew the zipper in yourself. It's not as hard as it sounds. If you can learn how to walk on a prosthetic leg, you can learn how to sew in a zipper. If the fabric is prone to fraying, then fray block or a serger solves the problem. Adapting pants you already own gives you way more options on size, color, and style. Plus, it's great for the environment to repurpose what you already have instead of buying something new. You can take your favorite pre-amputation pants and keep wearing them, which is kind of a big deal after losing so many other things due to amputation. If you think of a question I didn't answer, stick it in the comments. So what are you waiting for? Go forth and reclaim your pants. If you have a zipper fetish but haven't seen the video where I rap all about zipper leg pants, what are you waiting for?